confirmation of the assassination of Dr. King. Because what we're seeing going on in the Senate as they begin the debates around the confirmation hearings of Judge Gorsuch, who's being put up by President Trump after they disregarded and unethically and, in my opinion, illegally disregarded President Obama's nomination of Judge Garland. A lot of what Dr. King stood for can be undone by this court. A lot of us deal with the comedy that we are looking at in President Trump. But this is a lot different than his comedic side. He's going to make some moves that will have permanent impact. He's meeting this week with the Premier of China. He's meeting today with the President of Egypt, putting people on the Supreme Court. This is more serious than the skits we see on late night television about him. And when you think of a man 49 years ago laid out on a cold balcony and died to give us voting rights and civil rights, which includes law enforcement and all, you begin to say, wait a minute, people died to put these things on the book, and this is just more than sidestepping some parliamentary procedures to undo them. That's also why we having this big National Action Network convention at the end of the month. Samuel L. Jackson just confirmed he's going to come and be a part of it. And I've already told you Spike Lee help a lot of people entertainment, MC Light. But the chairman of the Democratic Party, Tom Perez, and the former Attorney General, Eric Holder, April 26th through the 29th in New York, free all the session, because people understand what's at stake. And we need a national gathering to talk about it and to come up with a plan. One of the key figures at the convention this year is my co-host every Monday for the first hour. Outstanding activist, leader, advocate, political commentator, author, head of the Los Angeles Urban Policy Roundtable, Dr. Earl Afari Hutchinson. Dr. Hutchinson, how you doing this week, first of all?
Well, very good, Reverend Al. Let me say this. You have a very, very, and justifiably so, very somber mood this morning, one I haven't heard in a while, and I think it's definitely justified given the challenges this week that we're facing, and they are serious, serious challenges.
Now, when you look at where we are on the precipice of the undoing of what King and others had did. And this is serious. When you look at this court is one seat away. If Gorsuch is confirmed, and they're saying now that they'll use the nuclear option if the Democrats filibuster, and it looks like Senator Coons just came out and said he will vote against Gorsuch. If they use the nuclear option and seat him, they're one seat away from having a right-wing majority that will overturn affirmative action, voting rights, all kinds of affordable health care. This is about as serious as we get. And, you know, when you smell smoke, you set the fire alarms. Then you don't wait to see the fire.
That's right. And, you know, Reverend Al, you brought something back to mind right in the beginning. You mentioned Dr. King, and more than mentioned him. 49 years ago, tomorrow, April 4th, the 49th anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King, I just find it so ironic that everything, I mean, the monumental contributions, it's almost cosmic when you think about Dr. King, the transformation he and the civil rights leaders brought about through the 50s and 60s and into the 70s. And to think that at the very moment when the nation is commemorating the greatness the grandeur, the magnificence of all the accomplishments and the progress that the civil rights movement and Dr. King at the center of it ushered